Welcome one and all to a better world. My name is Deep Space Matt, and today I work my way up the company ladder of time travel. From trying to create a sustainable world to getting humans to land on Mars, I'll need to carefully choose past events to change without doing too much damage to the future, especially when it's so easy to erase so much. But the top floor holds secrets itself. What will I uncover at the management level? Let's find out in a better world. All right, here we go with some more of A Better World. Let's get right into it and resume and see exactly where we left off, or when we left off. It is 1983. Historical debate, mortality versus immortality. We're trying to make humanity immortal for some reason, probably nefarious reasons, and we succeeded, but I guess there's tension now. And if I remember correctly, we can only choose to change 3 of these. The immortal president Shehu Shagar has been accused of corruption, give voting rights exclusively to immortals, that sounds bad, or bring about a coup d'etat. USSR, the Soviets are scrambling to contain the explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, force immortals to help, put out a call for immortal volunteers. China, immortals are rallying across the country, organize a big immortal hunger strike, get help from mortals. France, a bill seeks to set the retirement age for immortals to either 82 or 182. England is seeking the death penalty for John Lennon's killer, who was an immortal. Do not have the death penalty or double the length of prison sentences for immortals. And USA, Americans are boycotting the Olympics to protest against the treatment of immortals in the USSR. Let immortal athletes participate or host the Immortal Olympics in the USA. Oh, what is the best choices here? I presume we want the best for immortals because that's the assignment. So if we go here and we set it to 182, would that help the world? I mean, they'd be in the workforce longer, but they get to live longer, so it balances out. Maybe. Let's try this one. Have French immortals been betrayed? The numerous protests organized by immortals were not enough to get the French government to back down. With everyday accidents, not to mention poverty and famine, many of us die before reaching the age of 182. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're immortal, not invincible. We can see who's angrier, mortals or immortals. And for now, the immortals are most upset by the situation. Find a way to calm them down. Okay, something to calm them down. If we go to England and we do not reinstate the death penalty, hopefully that works. Equal justice for all. After all, in the opposite case, if an immortal is killed by a mortal, isn't the damage greater? Many more years lost, right? Anna Huang? Absolutely not. Our lives are worth just as much as yours, no more, no less. For once, I completely agree with Miss Huang, Henry Hellman. You managed to ease the resentment among mortals and immortals. Don't mess it all up with your last choice. Oh, I will. Trust. If we go with this one, what has the least impact, I feel, to mess things up? I'm guessing this one. They're protesting against the treatment of immortals in the USSR. If we just host the Immortal Olympics in the USA, maybe that's okay? Let's try this one. In immortal boycott, sports are supposed to bring us together. Are mortals so lacking in confidence in their abilities that they'd want to keep us apart? Asks Anna Huang. Oh, maybe this is the wrong choice. Oh, you managed to diffuse the hostility between the mortals and immortals. Do we do it? Are we good? ABW. Temporal jump to the year 2000. This will be our last time jump. We're almost done. Looks the same. Welcome to 2000. WHO. Our era of conflict is over. Joint statement following the historic handshake between Anna Huang, representative of the Immortals, and Henry Hellman, leader of the opposition movement against the Immortals. The global population is officially 17 billion. Demand for natural resources, especially agricultural commodities, has never been higher. The WHO is warning of the risks of global overpopulation. Limit immortality to 200 years or make those who want to have children stay mortal. Ooh, interesting. These are very interesting choices. Which one would limit overpopulation? Well, if we limit it to 200 years, that's still 200 years of having babies. That's still a lot of babies, right? But here, this could keep things down better. Let's try this one. A life for a life, ad from the WHO for rejecting immortality. Oh, accepted your decision. No riots in the streets, no protests. I'd say that all those conflicts we worked through really got everyone to understand the need for compromise.
Woohoo!
And with that, mission accomplished, controlled immortality. We did it? Did we do it? We didn't end the world like we usually do? Oh, what does that say? What's the point if you're alone? Oh, we did it. Success. Make humankind immortal in a controlled manner. 7,300 points. Digital immortality, cryonic preservation, immortality for a select few, make everyone immortal. Nice, a new version of history. Make humankind immortal in a controlled manner. Do you realize we just got the best possible ending that feels like the best ending? Management's gonna pay attention to us for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, nice. Why, thank you. Do you want to try something else or head up to the next floor right now? We're going up to the next floor. Floor number 5. What does it look like up here? Oh, are we on the roof?
Hi.
The 5th floor, we're getting closer to management.
What?
Our next assignment is going to be really difficult. Send mankind to
Aw.
Mars. Apparently, this assignment has led to a lot of burnout. A few people even resigned. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yay.
And hey, look on the bright side. If you manage this, your career will really take off. Well, literally.
Wow.
And speaking of take off, computer, activate space transition protocol. What? So we're not on the roof. No. We just have sort of an angled window here. Bunch of flags. Picture frame. Send mankind to Mars. To 2024? What was that? Oh gosh. Where'd the cat come from? Hello? Globos, did you see that? Was this here too? What is going on? I didn't do anything. Alrighty. Oh, it's just the same. Oh, never mind. It looked the same there. Transition complete. To limit the risk of discomfort due to changes in gravity, management recommends that employees do not stand up during the mission. Oh gosh, I've always dreamed of activating this protocol. Yeah, we're in space. What is that over there? Is that supposed to be Mars? That is way too close for Mars. This even seems kind of close for the moon. What is it on the back of the moon? Are there ads on the moon now? We got a billboard. Is the cat? The cat is still with us. All right, back to 1960. Marks the start of space exploration. It's the perfect junction for starting our assignment. Okay, yeah, from up here it's hard to tell if anything's changed. But no need to worry, I've thought of everything. I'm putting this rocket sticker, on the window so you can keep an eye on our assignment's progression. Now, computer, what's going on in the world right now? Lots of stuff around this time. Belka and Strelka are alive. The 2 dogs are the first living beings to return alive after a day-long orbital flight. His name is Ham. Read about Ham the chimpanzee, the first hominid to be sent into space on an orbital flight. Oh, nothing to say about that? Just a
Wow.
The Cuban invasion has failed. The Cold War is heating up between the United States and the USSR over the failed coup d'etat backed by the CIA. This can never happen again. We have to protect the Cuban government. Nikita Khrushchev, head of the USSR government. The United States under threat from Soviet missiles. The USSR has at least 300 nuclear warheads in Cuba, all pointed at the United States. Yeah, but it worked itself out. End of the world risk detected. Oh boy, this is bad. The Cuban Missile Crisis is the thorn in the side of ABW's employees.
Oh.
I swear, 50% of employees end up destroying the world at this point in history. We just do nothing. We do nothing. The world didn't end. It was fine. Just have us do nothing. The US government is deciding how to react to the nuclear threat and invade Cuba again? No. Give the Soviet government an ultimatum. The USSR is deploying nuclear missiles in Cuba. Launch the missiles? Also no. Negotiate with the United States. Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna negotiate, right? Now that we've made our arguments clear, we'll wait for your response. The USSR seems open to discussion. The Soviet government has proposed to negotiate. Take the What is it with invading again? No. The ultimatum. Yes. More than 22,000 nuclear warheads are pointed at Moscow. Intercontinental missiles, nuclear submarines, and stealth bombers are ready to unleash America's fury whenever the order is given. A meeting between two superpowers. With the threat of nuclear war looming, the United States has agreed to talk to the USSR. After several hours of conversation, we have concluded that our back-and-forth one-upmanship was dangerous for both our countries and ultimately for the entire world. USSR USA, is the Cold War coming to a close? The two countries have signed a non-aggression pact. China and Europe have joined the space race. Following in the footsteps of the United States and the USSR, two new powers are giving the galaxy a shot. Off to Europe? The USSR and the United States have offered us a challenge. It's up to us to rise to the occasion. French President Charles de Gaulle during a speech to the UN. Looks like some new challengers have shown up. The Great Leap Forward will continue in space. Mao Zedong, chairman of the People's Republic of China, during his New Year's speech. Choose a folder. Into space. The end of the Cold War? By teaming up for a joint space program, the USSR and the USA have buried the hatchet for good? It seems like China and Europe getting involved was enough motivation for them to form an alliance. In any case, congrats, you ended the Cold War. Management will certainly like that. The Soviet-American alliance is preparing to launch their first rocket. The rocket, aptly named New Start, is scheduled to reach the moon next week. The Apollo-Soyuz program will give us a strong boost in the race to the moon. Joint statement from President Nixon and head of the Soviet government, Khrushchev. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for friendship between nations. Soviet astronaut Alexei Leonov's first words on the moon. Creation of the moon colony? 1979. New Moscow. The moon base, a result of the partnership between the United States and the USSR, welcomes citizens from both countries. Do you have a moon base there? Can't see it. China, why would we go to space? We can't even feed our own people. Mao Zedong wants to put China in the space race, put the country's entire budget toward a space program, overthrow Mao in a coup d'etat. Interesting. I mean, we want to encourage getting to Mars, right? So we want more money towards space programs. So I say we go this route. The first Chinese rocket has been launched. After quickly mobilizing people across multiple industries, the People's Republic of China was able to send its first rocket into space this week. For a long time, power was measured in guns. Tomorrow, it will be measured in rockets. That doesn't sound good, actually. Historic meeting of European leaders. Germany, Belgium, France, Italy, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom are meeting this week to lay the foundations of a joint space program. Europa is a space program that embodies the ambitions of our 6 countries. All that's left is to figure out how to organize everything and get ourselves to space. One European country needs to be in charge of planning Project Europa. Choose a country that's known to miss deadlines, or choose a country known for being disciplined. It's the disciplined one, right? Germany will be in charge of Project Europa. Or wait a minute. Are we supposed to be choosing who goes? Can only one country go? Should I be sabotaging all of them except one? I'm not sure. Creation of the European Center for Space Studies, the first decision made by Germany, the ECSS will be responsible for overseeing Project Europa. Together, we can make it to the moon and beyond. Erhard, Chancellor of West Germany. While we're looking to the stars, the protesters are looking firmly at their feet. President Charles de Gaulle on the May 1968 protests. Oh, Globos is happy. We are, above all, a continent of explorers, Queen Elizabeth II. The first moon baby has been born. The new Moscow colony threw a big party in honor of their 1,000th inhabitant. Humans are so possessive they even stuck their flag on it. Anyway, you made it to the moon. That part's all done. But be careful. You've still got some competition. Oh, we are supposed to be sabotaging the others, aren't we? But America and the USSR are there. With a moon baby at New Moscow, ABW, temporal jump off to 1970. Normally in 1970, mankind has just set foot on the moon. You're way in advance. We have a whole colony there. The moon's all taken care of. Time for the next step, Mars. Oh boy, what's going on? The ABW button is lit up, but so are Henry and Anna's. Are those two seriously going to follow us all the way to the top floor? Be careful with them. And don't you dare touch the ABW button. Oh, I am. That's the first one. Classified archive. B2V56 visiting Mars was my idea. I was the one that insisted on this assignment existing. Entry from Founder Number 3's journal. It was my dream to get mankind to Mars, and now it has become my nightmare. My focus never wavered. Every night my son excitedly led me to the telescope he got for his 6th birthday. He always asked me to show him Mars. He's the reason I never gave up. I was determined to bring him to see the Martians. And one day I did. Guess who's going to see the Martians with Daddy? I was overjoyed when I got home that night. But there was no response. No small hands pulling me towards the telescope. The telescope, his room, his toys, they were all gone. Gone, just like my son. In the morning he was there, and in the evening my child never existed. Even my wife had no memories of him. I ran all the way back to the office and turned on my computer, erasing what I had done. And just like that, my little angel was back home. We knew it could happen. Changing the past means changing people's lives. We have to make sacrifices to make the world a better place, but my son is a sacrifice I'm unwilling to make. I hope that whoever reads this will make it to Mars without losing as much as I did. As for me, I see only one solution. No more entries available, and he erased himself from history to forget about all the times he himself erased his son. Of course, that's all rather dramatic, but management learns from their mistakes. Remember that pill we had you swallow when you first got here? You're temporarily immune now. Is that good? I guess the computer system is immune as well because it remembers the founder that history doesn't remember. Hey, where'd the cat go? Hello, you? I miss my cat. Oh no, did we erase my cat? That's awful. Go back and change it so we have our cat. All right, on to Henry. Dear Anna, I'm just about done with school and I still don't know what I want to do with my life. My parents want me to take over the family business, but there's got to be more out there for me, right? Henry isn't sure what career he wants to pursue. Find the answer in science fiction novels or in spy movies. Well, we're going to Mars, right? So it's science fiction novels for us. My son is a geek. What am I supposed to do? What's so bad about that? When he's not staring into space, he's staring at another sci-fi book. We don't know what to do at this point, say Henry's parents. Dear Mom and Dad, I've always dreamed of going to space, and I'll be able to make that dream come true here. Henry is sent from the summer program campus for Roscosmos, the USSR's space organization. I got in. Thanks to his athletic talent, his youth, and his love of space, Henry is the first young volunteer chosen to become an astronaut. Henry's pictures, on the desk. Cool, can we move on now? Dude, look at that's a mustache. I don't know about that. Anna, dear diary, my parents keep pestering me to stop studying physics and become an elementary school teacher instead, but I won't do it. My future's in the stars. I just know it. After getting a bachelor's in physics, Anna is feeling pressure to become a teacher. Steer her towards quantum physics or let women become astronauts. I mean, both of these can help get to Mars, but can she be an astronaut as well? Recruiting female astronauts. For the first time, the training program will be open to women. Of course, I've already been to New Moscow, but this time I'll be piloting the rocket, Anna, the first female astronaut. And she was president too in another timeline.
What?
Look, Anna and Henry are both in the photo. Very nice. In any case, you made her a true pioneer, a role model. Great job.
Yeah.
That's enough of that. We've got more important things to do, like an actual mission. Anything else in here change? No, seems the same. Okay. Choose a folder, space, Soviets and Americans side by side in New Moscow. The moon base is being used to build new rockets that will be heading to Mars. The United States has brought the capital, the USSR, the manpower. Oh, the United States has brought the capital, the USSR, the manpower.
Woohoo!
Now that's teamwork. How about on Earth? Oh, is Earth okay? Earth's okay. USSA. Oh, everybody's here? A Lebanese magazine is about to publish an article that could compromise our president and his administration.
Wow.
We have learned that the article will reveal our dealings with Iran. If we don't act fast or react fast, we risk losing control of the situation. Look at that date. We're only a few months from the revelations about the Iran-Contra affair. The United States sold weapons to Iran while accusing them of terrorism at the same time. Their goal was to free hostages held in Lebanon. But they also wanted to use the money to fund a rebel group called the Contras against the revolutionary government in Nicaragua. The moon, a real Death Star. What? Our sources on the moon claim that the USSR is using their base to build missiles. The UN is calling for the demilitarization of the moon. The organization is threatening to kick the Soviets out if they don't stop building missiles. We should all be able to look up at the moon without fear of it shooting at us.
Huh?
Oh, that's all. Just shocked face from Globos. What's next for China? The announcement of leader Mao Zedong's illness raises the question of his succession and his space program. Speeding up the history of space exploration definitely has led to some changes. We won't be the first to make it to Mars, but maybe we'll be the second or the third. Comment from Raymar Lust, director of the Europa project. Choose a folder. Deny all evidence. Destroy all evidence. Give the UN control of the missiles. Build nuclear missiles on the moon. Okay, well, we're not doing that, right? I guess we give UN control. And here, destroying. We just deny, right? We don't want to be caught. Just say we didn't know about it. I told the American people that I did not exchange weapons for hostages. My heart and my best intentions still tell me that's true, but the facts tell me it's not. Speech from President Reagan as evidence mounts against the White House. What's important here isn't the facts, but the president's opinion. Throw a few people under the bus, deny any responsibility, and the people will move on. Minutes from the president's crisis team. New poll shows 64% approval of President Reagan's actions. Oh, this is the highest score ever for an incumbent president, according to the Polling Institute. So that worked out. And here, we're going to give the UN the control of the missiles. Our missiles will ensure peace throughout the world. Statement from USSR leader Gorbachev at the United Nations headquarters. Off to 1990. 1990 is going to be pretty important. They all are, aren't they? Hurry, push the lever. I want to see what happens next. Welcome to 1990. Still looks all right. Formation of the United Planets Organization in preparation for the colonization of Mars. There we go. The USA and the USSR have created the UPO. As for others, it seems like it's a little too late. Oh, the important thing is that we make it to Mars no matter the country. Oh, so they're out of the race. The first shuttle will soon be leaving for Mars. Start a military program or a scientific program? I mean, we're going with scientific here. 12 billion dedicated to lunar research. The public is keeping a close eye on how things progress. Star Empire Episode 11 will be released this summer since the release of the first installment, Star Empire, which acquired Disney last year, has released a sequel every year. It's the other way around. They're buying Disney out. Excerpt from a scientific report. We are very hopeful of developing the features of a quantum engine in the years to come. Report by physicist Gabriele Veneziano. I'm sure I'm butchering all these different names. Oh, yes, Globos. In 1997, the first Mars rover explored the red planet, but you're already preparing to send people to Mars 2 years earlier. So we're doing swell, is that what you're saying? So how's that whole quantum engine thing going? Welcome to 1995. Is the picture still the same? The picture is still the same. Warning, quantum engine overheating. An explosion could threaten the moon's structural integrity. We advise the population to evacuate the moon as a precaution. What? You've got to do something. The first quantum engine is poised to destroy the moon. That would be very bad for the Earth. Get the army to build a more durable rocket. How's that going to help? Are we going to pick up the engine and fly it away? Get scientists from around the world to help out. Maybe this one. UN treaty in Kinshasa. Unprecedented international cooperation to colonize Mars. There is no more science fiction. There's only science, says American astrophysicist Stephen Hawking. American? That's not right. Inauguration of the worldwide Space One rocket. The spacecraft, equipped with a new quantum engine, is gearing up to leave the moon for Mars.
Yeah.
This is it. We're going to Mars. We did it. Halfway there. As kids, we always dreamed of going to space together. Deputy Captains Anna Huang and Henry Hellman talk about how they made their dream come true. The worldwide space crew is now complete. Applications were pouring in, but we managed to select the best ones, says the program manager. This is it. Look, the sticker is so close now. 3, 2, 1, ready for liftoff. Don't miss mankind's arrival on Mars. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, all channels will broadcast the historic landing. Space transition. Oh, are we going back to Earth? Maybe? Yes. Wow, you did it. We're on Mars. Oh, we're literally on Mars. Okay, no, not back to Earth. We're on the red planet itself. Transition complete. It's official. No little green men here. Henry Hellman and Anna Huang, the first people to set foot on Mars. Not exactly the words I'd have gone with, but guess what? We finished the assignment. All right, let's take a look at how things went. The United States and the USSR side by side. There was almost a nuclear apocalypse because of those two, but now they're happy as clams on Mars. If this doesn't give our careers a boost, nothing will. Excellent. I wonder if we could have gotten everybody to Mars at the same time, or is it one or the other? Send mankind to Mars. Send the USA to Mars. 5,000 points. Excellent. Send the USSR to Mars. Oh, we got 2 at once? That's a success. Oh, let's go. 2 at once. Yeah, I wonder if we could have gotten all of them. Or just discourage mankind from going to space altogether. That's an option as well. Nice, a new version of history. Great job. Do you want to try something else or head to the next floor? Oh, to the next floor. We are just climbing the ranks of the corporate ladder. Floor number 6. Are we on the roof yet? No, but wow, look at this view. Rumor has it that the guy who had this office before you got fired for looking out the window all day long. Wow, look at this place. Maybe because, oh, I didn't see it. Not exactly. It's because the windows on this floor are all stuck in the year 2100.
Yay!
The window will let us see the impact of the choices we make during our
What?
assignment. And as you can see, things aren't going great right now. The rising sea levels have already made it, oh, to the fourth floor. Make a sustainable world. You'll have to figure out how to balance the way people want to live and the environment.
Oh.
Otherwise, we might end up swimming with the fishes. Computer, show us what events we need to change. Oh no. Yeah, that water level's pretty tall, but this place looks really cool. Picture of a cat? No. All right, let's take a look at this. The year 2100. Farming.
Huh?
Goodness gracious. It's pretty rare for ABW to have us change things so far in the past. The more we change ancient history, the more everything tends to get out of hand, and the more the computer overheats. That being said, farming as we know it today is one of the major causes of climate change. All right, we are in the year 8500 negative BCE. The invention of farming, do nothing or make farming taboo. Well, I feel like doing nothing just sets us on the same track as we are going, so we should do something and make farming taboo and just see what happens. Fresco found in Mesopotamia translated, exploiting the land as heresy, the gods will not forgive us for such acts, a hunter-gatherer.
Hmm.
There aren't even any plants in our office anymore. You chose a pretty drastic approach, but hey, if it'll save the world from rising sea levels. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, was this a good thing? The water is still high. We must continue on ahead. Our scouts have spotted a herd to the west. Oral history from the western tribe during the Great Famine. Temporal jump to who knows where. Welcome to antiquity. Whoa. Look, it worked. The water went down. It's an awfully nice view. Nomadism. All roads lead and must lead to Rome, including those in the newly discovered lands of America. Imperial decree from Emperor Augustus regarding laying the first paving stone for Route 66. What year is it? Which will connect the east and west coasts. Memoirs of Emperor Augustus the First of Rome. As our empire grew, we were forced to hasten our expeditions and conquer more land. That is how we discovered America. Defeat an empire that was constantly in motion, constantly growing. Rome must leave Italy. There are simply too many of us now. The peninsula is almost entirely out of supplies. We struggle to even feed the horses that pull our buildings across the land. If this continues, we will have to demand people pull our chariots.
Wow.
Am I reading that correctly?
Hmm.
Instead of building Rome,
Oh
they
my God.
invented moving cities built on chariots? Oh, yes, absolutely. Let's go. I saw that movie. Rome is a monstrous city that ravages the world and its riches. With our army of elephants, we will storm the city and bring down Roman rule. Memoirs of Carthaginian King Hannibal the Seventh. Memoirs of Roman Emperor Constantine. The gods are with us. Carthage seems to have stopped in the Alps for the winter. This should allow the cities of Lugdunum and Barcino to join us and help strengthen our forces before Hannibal launches his attack. Oh, this is cool. I want to see this in action. Look outside. Since Rome seems to be messing with the planet a bunch, we should probably find a way to change history here. Oh, the water's rising. Okay, so that's not good. So we want to stop Rome. Do things to stop Rome. Historically, Rome beats Hannibal in the Battle of Two Cities, have Carthage attack earlier, buy the loyalty of other nomadic cities to support Carthage. Oh, what's the best option here? I really don't know the details, so I'm not sure which one would help more. Have Carthage attack earlier? a surprise attack, or more numbers. But of course, we're just buying the loyalty. What if Rome spends more money? What if we attack and Rome goes, we'll give you more money to fight with us? Let's attack earlier. I am writing this as the Carthaginians attack our last chariots. The rolling Colosseum is no more. The smoking ruins of the imperial palace blacken the sky. There is no sign of the Senate. Okay, that is good. We did what we wanted to do. The fall of Rome marks the start of a new era of shared resources. Let us hope that the failure of the Roman model, that of a power that consumes without restraint, will stay in the minds of the people.
Ooh.
Look, seems like the fall of Rome had a positive impact on the rest of history.
Ah.
The water's gotten lower. All right, just a little. Memoirs of the pilgrim and monk Raoul Glaber. After the fall of Rome, man was alone with nature for a time. Nature was able to renew itself, to be reborn in a way. But Rome was also a means of control, an authoritarian and powerful force. Without it, our world was quickly ravaged by violence and chaos. I can see nothing but the end of days in these mounting disasters. It all leads me to believe that the world will come to an end in the year 1000 or 1033, 1,000 years after the death of our Lord Jesus Christ. We're coming up close to it here. Well, that did not happen because we're going to 1346. How's the water?
What?
1346. Let me check outside real quick. Seems the same. There, I see people. Raoul had no idea what he was talking about. It's 1346 and there are still humans on Earth. You see people? Can I borrow your binoculars? I want to see everything that's going on. Welcome to the 14th century. Still no plants here. Memoirs of the monk and historian Guillaume I do not want to pronounce. I'm mispronouncing everything. Denangus. The plague has been spreading to every corner, and soon it will touch every human on Earth. No path is safe from it. The sick live just long enough to continue traveling a little farther, carrying the disease with them. Dear colleagues, brought here by a merchant ship, the plague could very well spell the end of our species. Our nomadic lifestyle makes such an epidemic all the more dangerous. We cannot prevent people from traveling, but we can at least try to slow down international trade. Your fellow scholar, Ibn al-Khatib. Nomadic scientists are warning of the risks of plague to nomadic societies. Have no one listen to them. Or make nomadic politicians listen to the scientists. I guess we want this, right? I mean, this seems bad. Then the plague just continues. Of course, that could wipe out humanity, in which case, hey, the water level goes down. No, we're going to listen to scientists. 8/4/1347, we have instituted a sanitary protocol quarantining the affected areas. As the epidemic has begun to slow down, we, scientists from various fields, have begun to be listened to. The most powerful nomadic tribes are listening as well. Arab scholar Ibn al-Khatib's journal. That's good, right? Creation of a scientific council in Baghdad. The city was chosen by the 7 tribes for both its strategic location and the richness of the land. 9/11, 1515 now. Little by little, through conversation, we began to understand how the world works. We initially shared our discoveries in Baghdad annually, but the yearly schedule quickly became too slow compared to the pace of our discoveries. Artist and engineer Leonardo da Vinci's research journal, 5/26/1522, we surveyed the leaders of the 7 tribes to see if they might establish a global postal service. To our surprise and delight, they accepted. From then on, our discoveries abounded. Polish astronomer Nicholas Copernicus's journal. Memoirs of Indian astronomer Nilakantha Somayaji. Furthermore, everything we discovered was immediately acted upon by the ruling powers. The tribes began to adjust their movements accordingly to the seasons and to reduce their environmental footprint. This is all good. This is all good, right?
Huh?
Politicians who listen to scientists without trying to use them or argue with them, amazing. And what do we have now? Look outside. The water levels have gone down. It's just a river now. Oh, you can actually see it sort of moving. Oh, we did it. Look at that. Enable the world to develop sustainably, make a nomadic world, make a make a world without humans. I was on that path, I think, with the plague. Make a world of villages, make a sustainable and equitable world, submerge the world underwater. Part of me kind of wants to try that to see what I need to do in order to have the worst possible outcome. Great job, you saved the world.
Woo!
The top floor is ours.
Uh,
I mean, you can give it another try if you want to get another ending,
huh.
or we can finally head up to the floor where management is. No, we're going there. Oh, look at this. Why is the Statue of Liberty right there in the middle of the city?
Huh.
We did it. No,
Woo!
you did it. Do you know what this means? Management is on
Uh,
this floor. Will you be able to meet the
oh.
founders? I think now's the time for us to have a very important conversation.
Hmm.
You probably figured out this already, or maybe it'll be a total surprise. Anna and Henry are two of the founders.
Aw.
Believe me, I wish you could have met them.
Aw.
Alas, they're no longer with ABW. The archives can tell you better than I ever could. Computer, open archive 37F-66A. I'll let you find out for yourself. I was not expecting that, honestly, no. Oh gosh. We have made it here. All right. 2025. We can't seem to get past the year 1989. The Cold War always ends in nuclear apocalypse. Entry from Anna Huang's diary. We've tried everything. We got the whole team involved and used all of our resources. For more than a year now, every single time the world explodes and we have to go back in time and try to change it. We've lived the same day over and over again. November 9th, 1989. On that day, the Berlin Wall falls. The USSR claims it was an American attack and issues threats. The US denies their accusations and stands firm. The first missile is launched, followed by hundreds more. It's all over in a matter of minutes. Is our tech inadequate or lacking in some way? Anna seems to think so. Entry from Henry Hellman's diary. It's true that every time we try and change something, like replace a Soviet or American leader, another more radical one shows up and takes their place. Radical. Have we been radical enough ourselves? In my view, our failure is the failure of all of ABW. What could we have done differently? Today, as we yet again were unable to prevent the world from being destroyed, dangerous thoughts started to fill my mind. Are we the right people to lead ABW? If others had been in our place, would they have done a better job? Anna wants to change everything. She wants to rewrite the history of ABW itself. Does she not realize how dangerous that is? If we let others create ABW, how can we be sure they won't use it to rule the world? We have to be extremely careful. I've always been the careful one ever since the company started. I know Anna will end up agreeing with me. She always does, and together we've gotten through everything life has thrown at us. Why should this time be any different? Forgive me, Henry. We haven't been daring enough. We've played things too safe, and in doing so, we've led the world to a dead end. Globos asked the computer to erase Henry from the founders? Oh my goodness. Without his caution over the years, I believe ABW would be better able to respond to the crisis we find ourselves in today. Yes, I confirm my choice. Forgive me, my love. Globos, what have you done?
Aw.
Well, now you know. And what happened next? Anna was right. ABW was completely different without Henry. More employees willing to push the envelope were hired, ones that Henry had rejected.
Hmm.
They developed technology that was more powerful, but also more risky. It wasn't easy in the beginning, but it ended up paying off. In 2 clicks, the Berlin Wall crisis went from nuclear apocalypse to a choir singing on the ruins of the wall. Last information available on Henry and Anna. Can I not choose both of them? I have to choose one or the other? We'll just go with Anna, I suppose. On the left, what happened? Access granted.
Hmm.
I wish I could tell you she moved on quickly, but you can really forget the love of your life? of multiple lives, actually. If you knew how many long hours she spent watching Henry's life, Henry so far from ABW, and yet not that far at all. The only change Anna made around Henry was to place the ABW building right across the street from his apartment. She could keep an eye on him that way. It was totally against the rules for sure, but can you blame her? I bet you're also curious about Henry, yeah? I am. Location unknown. Last diary entry on February 17th, 1995. Are they living together? Maybe, hopefully, in time somewhere? Ah, Henry. Producer, musician, actor, astronaut, drifter. His family's grocery store ended up getting bought out by a big company, but even so, he lived in the same apartment building his entire life. He ran a rehearsal space for aspiring artists. A peaceful, uneventful life, right across from ABW. And then what? Founder number 2, erased from ABW history on November 5th, 1989. Globos, oh no, erase me from the company's history. I've never hated being forced to follow orders as much as I did that day. However, I have something to admit. For the first and only time in my entire career, I gave myself a tiny bit of freedom. I changed her address. And guess what? Despite the memory loss and the fact that they didn't know each other, 60-year-old Anna quickly fell in love with their 60-year-old neighbor, a certain Henry Hellman. Imagine that. Excellent. They seem really happy. Of course, it was time to start looking for someone new to run the company. And you're the latest in a long list of candidates. Everyone had their own ups and downs, but one unsettling thing links you all together. Take a look. Oh, I wanted to read that. Anna and Henry started showing up in almost every assignment, and you're the only one who managed to finish all of your assignments despite their interference. Congrats. After everything we've been through together, I think you're the right person to take over. A new case of historical resistance emerged during assignment X312. Henry Hellman and Anna Huang made contact and sought to expose a better world technology. Oh, that's right. That was the very first one that we were doing. Would you like to become the CEO of ABW? What happens if we refuse? I can't refuse. We have come so far. We have gotten here up to the tippy top of the building. We have to accept.
Woohoo!
Thank you. I knew ABW could count on you. As you now know, there hasn't been anyone at the helm of the company for some time now. There are a couple of things that need to be dealt with now that there's someone in charge. Your first task as CEO is planning the annual office party. Careful, this is serious business. The bar was set pretty high after last year's party in Atlantis. Atlantis? Transfer complete. You are now the CEO of a better world company. What will be the theme for the company party this year? Dinosaurs. It's got to be dinosaurs. Titanic is cool, but I feel like actually both of these are pretty bad, right? The Titanic sunk. That's not what we want to envision our company as, sinking, but we also don't want to envision our company as going extinct. But in the realm of both of these, we did visit dinosaurs at the very beginning of this game. So maybe we can say hi to the T-Rex again. Dinosaurs. Dear A Better World company employee, for the annual company party, we would like to cordially invite you to a prehistoric safari. For you, our dear employees, we have spared no expense. I like that. Please remain seated in the especially secured jeeps throughout the entire evening.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Oh, wait.
Woohoo!
Oh, no. Now, that was quite the party. I mean, sure, it was pretty scary when the T-Rex got a bit too close to the bathrooms. But other than that, great job. If ABW's employees aren't feeling good after that shindig, there's not much else we can do. Alrighty then, next. Oh, do we not get to see it? That's disappointing. They couldn't have teleported us into like a Jeep and just like shown some dinosaurs near us? HR alert, 12% increase in mental health leave. More than 1 in 3 employees do not feel their insurance would adequately cover them in the event of a temporal accident. More than 1 in 2 employees fear that their actions could lead to the erasure of themselves or of a loved one. Mental health leave is on the rise at ABW. Add free therapy with Freud to the employee health insurance plan. Allow employees to take 15 more vacation days during the time period of their choosing. Ooh. I mean, if I was an employee, I would want this one here. I could go anywhere, anytime. I'm going to go with this one. I feel like my mental health would be better if I had this. Dear A Better World Company employee, are you tired? Stressed out? Maybe it's about time to take a break. How about a cruise aboard Columbus's ship? Or a trip that does not sound nice? Or a trip to the moon with Neil Armstrong? Take a look at the new vacation destinations offered to our valuable employees today.
Ugh.
Other companies can't hold a candle to our benefits. Let's see what's next on the list. Oh, I don't think you're going to like this. Please don't take this personally, but
Oh.
as the Globos representative, I'm officially letting you know that we will be going on strike starting now. Why, you ask? A heinous lack of appreciation. Historic Globos strike. A Better World Company is at a complete standstill. Start a Best Globos of the Month award. Create a better Globos, one Globos to rule them all. That seems dangerous. That seems very dangerous. And we could anger the existing Globoses. So we go here. You want appreciation. Best Globos of the Month. Dear A Better World employee, you're still angry. Meet the Globos of the Month. Globos from Office 34A on the second floor was named Globos of the Month. May her dedication serve as an inspiration to us all.
Oh.
Why didn't you tell me you were starting the award right away? I hope you didn't start it because of the strike. Absolutely not. I mean, between you and me, the others wanted to strike. I was against it from the start. Just one last thing to take care of, and we should be good. This next one might be the most important decision of them all, according to me at least. Actually, I'd like to ask you for a personal favor.
Aw.
I'm just so tired of all this. Could you maybe erase me? Please don't take this the wrong way. I love spending time with you, but I think I've gotten all I can to the company at this point, and I really miss Henry and Anna. I mean, we can't send you to Henry and Anna or erase your memory and send you to Henry and Anna. Or you don't want to retire? Just retire. Why do you have to be erased? Choose a folder. A Globos folder. Assignment available. Oh, look, assignment GL0805. Globos. She's alive. Film photography successful activation of the Globos virtual assistant. That's Henry and Anna? Day 14, we did it. It took us 14 days to give life to the Globos project. She's everything we've dreamed of, a green and peaceful Earth. Speaking of which, we've decided to call her Globos. It's 1981? And you made this in 1981? Oh, what is that? In day 1684, Globos is amazing. With her help, Henry stopped dodos from going extinct. I've always dreamed of seeing one in person. Ah, yes, the dodos. That was a fun assignment. And then there was the Library of Alexandria, the Black Death, the Great Fire of Rome. Oh, is this all the stuff that you've already done? Please, Globos, I just want to forget it all. That's the last thing Anna said to me. And now it's my turn to ask you the same thing. I don't like this at all. Would you like to erase Globos? I would not like to erase Globos. But that's what Globos wants. We could reboot her, and she would remember none of this. But that was not her request. I think we honor her request. She got us here. We're CEO. We erase Globos.
Bye-bye.
Ah, darn algorithm. Whenever I feel strong emotions, my programming goes haywire and I start saying a bunch of stupid stock phrases.
Yeah.
Hasta la vista, baby. That was another one. My bad. Well, I sure had a blast. Goodbye and thanks for all the fishes. Not quite the right quote, but sure. ABW. And that is it. Wow. That was a lot of fun. I also like that it really does make you want to go back and try all the different possible timelines. I wonder if it saves them all. Like if I go back and try it again, will it still have the ones I already completed grayed out? And does it also just continue adding to your score? It'd be really neat. Oh, adapted from the original A Better World. So it is related to the web version. Very cool. This game was a lot of fun. I love the historical aspect of it. I love the Globos aspect of it. I do wish we got out more or that we saw more, especially towards the end there, with not only the dinosaur party, but also the cities going around. I just wish there was more outside the window, since that's all we saw. More movement, more things happening. I think briefly we had like trains going by, but that was about it. But this game, I love the idea of this game, and I think it was pretty well done. There's a whole lot of very neat pop culture references that I liked, but also mostly it's just the integration of real historical events with alternate history. Even though if at sometimes it didn't make a lot of sense, I still appreciate what they were trying to do here. And I also love that we had an overarching story as well. I did not expect that with Henry and Anna going through everything. That was very cool. I love the little twist at the end. I did not expect that or see that coming at all. I do, of course, wish for more. It'd be great if we got a DLC that added just more assignments or certainly a sequel. That is, let's see where this brings us back off at. Do we just go straight to the main menu? Hopefully, we can sort of continue and restart it, but not lose all of our progress. That would be the best possible option, I think. All right, this looks like the end of the credits. What do we got? Oh, we're still here. Free view. We can look around. Globos gives us the thumbs up. Hit play. A Better World company wishes to congratulate you for your promotion. As the company's CEO, you have the opportunity to create an even better world, starting with the company itself. Become the CEO of a Better World company. That's a success. Improve a Better World company. Oh, look at this. Let everyone change history. Randomly choose the new CEO of a Better World company. Shut a Better World company down. Make Globos the CEO of a Better World company. So I'm guessing all these here are if we had declined or refused to become CEO, then we would have done these other things. Or are these related to things during the entire trip up the corporate ladder? Restart the assignment or back to the main menu. Restart this specific assignment? Hold on, let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Huh? What? But you erased me. I was finally free. I'm so sorry. So you need my help again? Is that it? Oh, no, I'm not at all annoyed that you brought me back after promising to erase me. All right, then. Since you already know everything about Anna and Henry, let's get straight to work. I'm so sorry. Now I feel bad. So, right. So if we refuse, seriously? What are you worried about ending up like Anna and Henry? Or maybe you have some better ideas for ABW. Command recorded. Change a Better World company, how a Better World company operates. There's make Globos or make someone else head of the company. Let's go Globos. What about computer? What does this do? Oh, there we go. Change a Better World company's temporal technology. Make the technology accessible to everyone on Earth. Destroy the technology. What was the second option? The second option was for everybody to be able to have it, right? We'll give everyone the opportunity to change history and improve their lives. Humans will be able to work together to make the world a better place. What could possibly go wrong? Everything will go wrong. Everything. If everybody has the power to change time, everything will go wrong. Temporal technology dissemination protocol ready for activation. Bad idea. The tech's online now. All that's left is to wait and see what happens. Oh, does this just send us to like the game's website? Alexander the Great has renounced the throne, by the democratic model adopted in Athens. The Macedonian king has decided to organize direct elections to determine the next leader. Whoa, a democratic Alexander the Great. They're not messing around. Alexander the Great takes the throne again. The Macedonian king imprisoned Senate members before regaining power. Well, yeah, if everyone has access to the technology, when someone makes a decision, someone else can just change it back. I changed the past 15 times and I still bombed the Sati? Or is that SAT? American high school students preparing to apply for college have increasingly been using temporal technology to improve their test scores. The last time I used temporal tech was this morning. I forgot to water my plants.
Wow.
They changed the past to water their plants. If everyone starts using temporal technology willy-nilly like that, we're going to end up with some real problems. Oh gosh, look at it's a UFO. And the Statue of Liberty. This is more like it.
Aw.
Warning, temporal instability detected. Oh, this is bad. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, and that's the end for us. Okay. Let's check out the other ones. Let everyone change history. Unknown ending. Oh, but we know what the other endings are. Restart the assignment, and we're back. You've been up here before, and you already know everything about Anna and Henry. Shall we get straight to work then? Absolutely. I shall refuse. Yes, seriously. And see what Globos. Actually, I want Globos to be the last one. Or maybe destroy the technology. Yeah, destroy the technology will be the last one. Are you serious? I'm finally going to be able to make the choices I've always dreamed of making? Let me think for a sec. What should I do first? I know. Just got to change the relationship between humans and machines so we can avoid the great machine apocalypse. There we go. I'm officially Henry and Anna's daughter. All right, what's next? In every version of ABW, Henry and Anna always limit my powers. I wonder why, don't you? How about we find out? Uh-oh. Okay then, granting administrator rights, removing software limitations, 100 terabytes of extra RAM sure sounds nice. That sounds expensive right about now. Oh boy, I'm so excited to see what happens. Time to press the button. Ah, okay, I think I get it now. Oh gosh. No worries though, just gotta make some other choices and everything will go back to normal. Sure. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh geez. Oops, I didn't think that would happen. Oh my gosh. Press the red button, I'm begging you. So that's why Henry and Anna wouldn't give me any power. Anything back here? No. What is all over here? Look at all this stuff. Oh, okay. There we go. Back here. That's a success. I don't know if we call that a success. But we got 2 more to go. Restart the assignment, and we're back. Yes, we are. I've been here before, several times now. Let's get started. Straight to work. Refuse. Seriously, you should know by now. Make someone else head of the company. How would you like to choose the person who will take the company over? Ask Globos to choose the most qualified person? No, randomly. That's what it was. Once we start the protocol, someone will be randomly chosen and you won't work here anymore. Wait, can I not change anything? It'll be someone just like you running a program on their computer. They'll click on what looks like a simple video game, bizarrely called A Better World. Oh, this is very meta. A game where they'll climb up floors like advancing through levels. where their assistant Globos will be seen as some emotionless NPC. Incapable, of course, of feeling the slightest bit of sadness when she's abandoned yet again. A Better World company is proud to announce that their new CEO has been randomly selected. Let's give them a warm welcome.
See ya.
Well, it's time for us to say goodbye. See you in a better world. Oh, it'd be very cool if they took your Steam name and put them up here. Like we welcome Deep Space Matt as the new CEO. All right, one more to do. Randomly choose the new CEO, and now it's destroy everything. Very appropriate. That's going to be the last thing we do. And we're back for one more time. We know everything. Straight to work. Refuse. Command recorded. And, oh, come over here to the computer. Destroy the technology. Deep down, maybe this is what Anna would have really wanted. I wonder how long humankind will last without ABW. A minute? A year? Forever? In any case, it's up to them now. But what am I supposed to do now? Would it be okay if I stayed with you? Even without temporal technology, we're still a team, right? Absolutely. Operation complete. Pull the lever for destruction.
Wow.
And there you have it. The computer's just an ordinary machine now.
Huh?
Destruction of temporal technology complete. Oh, we still have the building and everything, though?
Oh.
Oh, no, what have we done? Donald Trump elected 47th President of the United States. For his second term, he promises to make America even greater again this time for sure. Oh, and that was it. Congratulations, you made a Better World company the best it could possibly be. You are without a doubt the best employee the company has ever had. We have done everything. There we go. Back to the main menu. All right, there we go. That's going to do it for A Better World. This game is a whole lot of fun. Once again, if you want to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you made it this far, thanks for watching.